Montana 3721 here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan, coming in a little over 13,000 pounds. And oh my gosh, is this amazing? This is so incredible. For the last 14 or 15 consecutive years, Montana is and has been the #1 seller in its class. This is the king, ladies and gentlemen. The last 3 years, its total sales were eclipsed by its little brother, by its little brother, the Cougar. But current year to date, this is actually on top. This is the #1 selling fifth wheel in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Little things like this, it's going to be 100 little things that add up to that. Like, instead of carpet, we've got a nice grippy resin down here so your cargo doesn't shift. They're doing a drop frame. So many brands have moved away from drop frame storage, guys. This is such a big deal. How you doing, buddy? You know, we've got the easy intervac central vac system here. I would say outside TV hookups in the basement, except, oh yeah, bam! They put an outside TV right on the slide under the second awning, both of which have full LED lighting. We've got a true high gloss exterior, and pardon me if I'm moving really fast. I can feel some raindrops sprinkling down, and there's so much to cover on this. I don't want to miss anything, and I want to get to this before the raindrops do. If at any point you want to know how much one of these critters is running and you want to know the full specs like tank capacities and stuff, I leave that for you in a link in our video description. Click for price and availability. It'll whisk you away to our website where you can scope this bugger out and check out all the nitty-gritty details on it, including pricing. We do publish pricing, and our prices don't change if you do or don't have a trade, because we don't play BS games like that. Man, this is amazing. The front storage here is also equally impressive in the way that it buckets down. There's a truckload of storage in there. And another neat little thing, they actually have battery terminals on the battery box, so you don't necessarily have to snake battery cables in through that little battery compartment. Automatic leveling, enclosed docking center, things that you expect on a big fifth wheel. But the insulation package doesn't stop there. It's not just insulated slides, roof, and floor. Forced air heated underbelly, and to take it one step further, about the only thing you could do is 12-volt tank heating pads. So guess what? They have them. This has massive insulation, matching that of anyone else on the market, plus 12-volt tank heating pads, standard. What is optional on other brands, if it's even optioned, is standard here. Even little fine details, like they give you a little sewer hose caddy, so you don't need your outside sewer storage mingling with your other stuff. Now this little pocket, I call it the tool chest. This is the ideal place to keep all your tools handy and out of the way. Oh, the skin, the reflectivity and the glow on that skin, even in a low light, like dreary, cloudy day like today, is incredible. You see the wrap over roof line, how the roof actually tapers over the sidewall. That's a huge structural improvement over a right angled dog-eared corner. It's not cheaper to build that way, but it is most definitely longer lasting. The idea there is that you take one of the most critical seams, the roof seam, and you move it from an area of high stress to low stress, and guess what? They don't tend to fail. Imagine that. Let's see, we're backup camera ready, which is not uncommon in this class. Obviously the roof takes you up to the full, or the ladder takes you to the full walk on roof. This is just an absolute beast. I love this. This is ideal picnic table country back here with outside entertainment built right in. And all your big baggage doors that can be fully opened like this. They have slam latches and they have the magnetic holdbacks, and they actually double those up to guarantee, even on a windy day, it's not going to slam shut on you. You see there's you know, the same thing going on up here. Now on the opposite side of the trailer, because the slides there, they double strut that to keep it held open. But this is set it and forget it kind of simplicity. But you're looking at this going, these idiots forgot the steps. Wrong. They improved it. They took what was standard in the industry, the same thing everyone's been doing for years, and they improved it. By the way, I love the little fine details, like the little stopper right here. That's impressive. So, you open this and you're like, what in the world is that thing? And this is your best friend. This is the coolest step system I've ever seen. One hand operational, not heavy. All you do, let it come right down. And again, I've only got one hand doing this. And check this out. Look at this thing. Look at it. It's like your own drawbridge to heaven. This thing's incredible. So, no more do you have the rickety, wobbly steps. Look at this thing. It is seamless. I mean, you can literally jump on it. It's not a problem because it's supported all the way to the ground. Also, when the door was closed, Didn't it look nice and clean down here without that, you know, like extra almost wheel well looking thing for your steps? Now, another neat thing. These are residential height doors. You can actually just walk into this door. It's wider and taller. I'm 6'3", and I could walk straight into this thing and not have to duck. That, my friends, is something I like. And they've got the nice friction sprung door here so you can fling it shut and it doesn't slam. You really have to grab it. I don't remember the name of this color scheme, but suffice to say, we sell a ton of stuff, guys. And a popular model like this, we're gonna have in stock in more than one color, or we may replace it in a different color as the year rolls on, so keep that in mind. This floor plan is epically monstrous. This thing is incredible. So let's start from the top here. The fact that this has dual whisper quiet 30,000 BTU AC system, two 15,000s that are both whisper quiet, not just living room, but bedroom also. And we'll get back to that in a little bit here. You have ceiling fans up here. You can open the vent. You can turn the fan on right here from ground level. You don't have to be 10 foot tall with a broomstick to try to get to that thing. You notice that we have a fully 6-inch arched interior all the way through. I'm not using a fisheye camera lens. I don't do that. I don't try to lie or dress anything up. I try to present it exactly as it is. This is what it looks like when you come see it. I'm standing on the steps to go upstairs. This has a beautiful, gigantic, amazing living room. So let's get started right over here. First of all, your main deck slides are a 6.5-inch walk-in super slide. You can truly walk in these. Our windows, we have the nice blackout roller shades. There, I can use the force and lift those with my head. Did you see that? Now, you're saying, well, where's the other chairs? We'll get to those in a little bit. Suffice to say, this does have 4 chairs, but at the end of the day, this is primarily a couple's coach. Most of the time, this is what you're going to want. That's why they have this like this. Now, the table can actually do different things. It can come out, it can pivot, you see the extension leaf, it can do different stuff. This is very much like the table situation in a Class A diesel pusher. That's the kind of attention to detail we're seeing here. All of your non-Corian countertops are real hardwood, a nicer material. Right next to your primary seating space, we have the recessible power post. You've got power outlets, residential outlets that point either way for whatever AC adapter, those big bulky things you can plug in, plus USB outlets to charge your phones and whatnot. We have a wall-hugging theater recliner. Not all RV theaters seating are wall-hugging, by the way. You need to check that. This is. And again, the little attention to detail, like a remote control pocket. How cute and homey is that thing? You see light switches next to all your little seating areas. Like you have whole house lights on one switch, and then you have accent lights or individual lights by each seating area, but they make it easy to get to. And what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 big windows right here in this living room. I'm sorry, 8 big windows, all of which open for ventilation in here. Absolutely awesome sauce, guys. It's just steeped in awesome sauce. So we've got a tri-fold memory foam sleeper sofa in the back. So you don't have to have that grandparent guilt like, oh, I think we should get a bunkhouse because the grandkids are coming. 1, no they're not. They don't come as often as you think. And 2, they're going to be perfectly happy sleeping here. They don't care if they're on a bunk on the floor or on the sofa. They just don't care. Grandkids don't care. And frankly, guys, their bones still bend. You see this beautiful Insignia TV here. It's on a double jointed swing arm. So, first of all, when you're in this ultra plush theater seat, because they actually bulk up the cushioning in the Montana versus the High Country, the little brother. This thing, the TV can face the dining table over there. It can face us here in the theater seat. You can turn it to face the rear sofa if you want to kind of kick back and lay down for a little bit. And speaking of which, by the way, there are little stands and power outlets you can see hidden back there on both sides of the sofa. So if your guests are adults, if they have CPAP machine breathing needs, this can accommodate them very comfortably. Bluetooth soundbar down here. And then we have a dedicated system up here, AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth. It slices, dices, juliennes, does everything. I say that all the time, but there you go. Hidden hinge cabinetry throughout your proper Montana series. I call it Big Montana versus High Country, just to kind of designate the two. Electric space heating fireplace, so you don't have to burn up your propane to get a little bit of supplementary heat in here. Now look at these gorgeous solid surface countertops here. These things are super sharp looking, and they set off what is an amazing kitchen space. So we've got dual outlets right on the face of the island here. So you have like griddle country, you have appliance space. There's more outlets and appliance space back there under the microwave. This big pantry is located in the slide out. It's bonus storage off the slide in a carpetless kitchen, which is just going to be supremely easy cleaning. Your island, it is pure unadulterated storage with dedicated wastebasket space there. Now your sink covers, they actually have a purpose-built slot for them to ride in down here, so going down the road they're not going to rattle around. And look at the size of this sucker. That is no small thing right there. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The nicer hardware here in the kitchen, all that stuff just sets it right off for me. So we got 5, 6, 7 drawers right here in just this kitchen space, plus all the drawer space and whatnot, or cabinet space. There's that extra appliance shelf. Notice how tall that is? That's ideal coffee maker country. Convection microwave oven, so you can cook big meals in a flash. Just set it and forget it. I'm apparently into a Ron Popeil kick today. We've got a beautiful Samsung, I don't know the hard number, but roughly 23 foot cubic foot of cooling power there. And this has a 1,000-watt inverter to be able to run that going down the road. And check this out. Huge, huge coat closet with bonus overhead storage right when you walk in the door. This is absolutely awesome space right here. And if more RVs had stuff like this, fewer people would be trading in. Because RVs are coming out with new stuff like this, everybody wants to get their hands on them. Notice too, you've got a little privacy shade built right into the, not just the screen door, but the main door of the RV as well. Now, this has a, well, another big thing I want to talk about, when the slide's closed, you can still get to that refrigerator. How cool is that? That's pretty nice. Now, the freezer section down here, I don't know about that, but I know you can get to the side of the fridge over here. You can also get to the bathroom, so easy stuff. Moving upstairs, you've got this beautiful, welcoming, radius sort of walkway here. It just says, welcome home, guys. Come upstairs, kick your shoes off, and relax. You're home. Now, they've also built right in a handle, so you can easily get yourself up and down. Maybe you've got a little hitch in your giddy-up, and, you know, it's just not easy going up and down stairs for you anymore. This is the third super slide bedroom, and all the way up here into living space. This is one extra this is a triple super slide RV. Now this over here is either monster storage, you can use it to transport your bonus chairs like I mentioned earlier, and this is also a side-by-side washer dryer prep space. And you see the whole hanging bar in there. You can make this do whatever you want. If you're gonna live in it and you've got a ton of clothing, you've got like just the biggest wardrobe space you've ever seen right there, but doesn't it look so clean and out of the way? Or you could easily put little shelf units in there, make it a monster pantry. Montana has the coolest bathroom door. That sounds like a dumb thing to talk about, but it's true. Oops, my battery box is getting drained here. Sorry about that. Come in here and you see how this door swings out of the way, so you don't have to do any backing up. It moves out of the way for you. And you see here that we have an easy dual entry bathroom and bedroom space. You can get to it, the bedroom, from either way. So if you do have a guest sleeping on your hide-a-bed back there, they can come in through the hallway and they don't have to go in through your bathroom or bedroom to get there. I can't even talk today. Now, just like we had solid surface in the kitchen, we have the exact same here in the bathroom. And they don't downgrade to plastic. This is actually seamless molded. This is one piece. There is no seam in this right here. You've got, you know, good bonus storage down there for like extra toilet paper rolls and whatnot. We've got the bigger MaxxAir fan here, complete with, you know, power wall controller. So once again, everything's just a push of a button away. And a one-piece seamless molded shower here that is tall guy friendly and goofball approved. Case in point, that's what I mean. Not a lot of RVs have a off-door side entry door to the bedroom nowadays. This is one of the very few that still does that, and it is absolutely fantastic. Let's start here. Awesome dresser space. Now, in the old days of Keystone, this is where they'd put the bathroom sink, and they had an open bathroom. Well, they've enclosed and privatized that, and that just gave them room for extra storage, and I love that little level change right there. Great dresser space below. Now, the TV entertainment center is not centered on the bed, so they put the TV on a swing arm to center up. That way, if you're over here, you still have perfect views of the TV at night. Now you've got this big window over here for excellent ventilation. Remember how I talked about dual whisper quiet air? This is the room where it matters most, everybody, because you're sleeping like 4 feet from where the air conditioner is. When that thing kicks on, it's gonna roar like Katy Perry, okay? That one just came out, pardon me. Anyway, hopefully you understand that joke. The point is, this is only going to make about 10% of the noise of a standard air unit. So, it is going to be comfortably quiet here in the bedroom in the middle of the night when the air kicks on. You're not going to go, ah, and wake up and be all startled by it. Hopefully you don't make that sound. Anyway, so normally this would be in most RVs where your washer dryer could go. Now it's just storage. Now it's just pure storage. And you have extra hanging space here. And look what they did in the closet. They opened this up and put extra shelf space in here, extra bonus storage, a nice little bench where you could maybe sit down and, you know, put shoes on if need be. There's even little plugs in there for, I don't know, whatever appliances you might need. And then, if you open up the other side, you see that there's even more storage and shelf space going on. Now, a lot of brands will put power outlets in the closet over there, but notice that in Big Montana, they put that right on the side of the slide out. That is a very, very tricky thing to do for manufacturers, so having that there is a big deal. There's some serious engineering that goes on. And I didn't mention it, but I'm sure you probably assumed, and correctly so, yes, this is a true 70 by 80 king bed. Nice little radius corner so you can easily get around it too. An actual walk space room, because they built it for a king, they built it to walk around. And remember how this is all in the slide, so you actually even have bonus storage and open space over here and an extra cross breeze window. But, I mean, you know, look at this. I wish my battery box wasn't dying so you guys could see it better. Oh, there's a little lock strap on there so this door can stay open going down the road. But you can see all this extra storage that's still in the slide in the bedroom. There's just not much this stuff. Oh my gosh, I forgot to turn on. There's indirect lighting above the slide, or the trim up here. I can't believe I forgot to turn that on. My point is, there's not much this doesn't have. There's a reason this is the #1 seller, period. It's absolutely awesome. This is the #1 selling fifth wheel, period. So, give us a call, 800-256-5196. We do trades. We do financing, hitching, pieces, parts. We can deliver it right to your front door, to your campsite. I don't care where you live. Give us a chance to put things on paper, to scratch it out. A lot of people say, oh, you can't deliver it to my home and save me money. I got a dealer in my backyard. Well, they still had to get it shipped to their front door. Shipping doesn't come free, guys. No matter where it comes from, it still ships. So give us a chance to put it on paper, and we will make deals happen. We don't sell over, you know what, $1,300 to $1,400 a year by collecting RVs. We roll them out. That's why we publish pricing. That's why we work close with people to make deals happen. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone. This thing's awesome.